at washbins.com. That's washbins.com.
George Whitesides bankrolled a group pushing to exempt some child predators from registering as sex offenders. Whatever side you're on, George Whitesides is not on yours. Congressional Leadership Fund is responsible for the content of this advertising.
We're golden on LA Unscripted.
LA Unscripted is at a new time. Join the fun weeknights at 7:30 on KTLA 5, LA's very own.
It's Election Day, the fate of the country resting in the hands of American voters as tens of millions of people cast their ballot for the next president of the United States, as well as several other major races nationally and locally. Good morning and welcome to the Ktla 5 Morning News at 11 a.m. I'm Glenn Walker.
And I'm Lou Parker. Thanks for joining us. We do have live team coverage on this Election Day covering everything voters need to know, from the balance of power in D.C. to key contests and also voter turnout here at home.
First, KTLA 5's Lauren Lister is live in the newsroom with an update on the presidential race as the nation waits to see who will take the White House. Lauren?
Glenn and Lou, polls are open across the country, and now both candidates for president have cast their votes. Vice President Kamala Harris mailing her ballot into her home state here of California, and former President Donald Trump voting in person in Florida a short time ago. As for who will win, all eyes are on 7 key battleground states where the election is up for grabs, and analysts say the key will be voter turnout. Voters seen getting to polling places early to cast their ballots in battleground states from Pennsylvania to North Carolina as Americans choose a new president.
Just one more day in the most consequential election of our lifetime.
With your vote, we are going to fire Kamala.
Election day begins following packed campaign schedules for the candidates Monday, both ending with late-night rallies. Today, Republican nominee and former President Donald Trump appearing before reporters after casting his ballot with wife and former First Lady Melania in Palm Beach, Florida.
I would like to tell all of the people that are online to stay online. We have tremendous Republican lines. I'd like the Republicans to stay online. Democrats, if they'd like, they can leave.
And then Trump speaking at his campaign headquarters in West Palm Beach.
I hope they come up with a result tonight. They say areas that were winning big, they might not be able to come up with it for 2 days. It's just a crazy thing.
Democratic nominee and Vice President Kamala Harris after her rally in Philadelphia last night, now in Washington, D.C. Her campaign says spending Election Day calling into radio shows in all 7 battleground states, telling an Atlanta morning program this election is an inflection point for our country.
This is a moment where we have 2 very different visions of the future of our nation. And mine is focused on progress. Mine is focused on investing in the ambitions and the aspirations and the dreams of the American people.
This as her vice presidential candidate, Minnesota Governor Tim Walz tries to fire up voters in Pennsylvania at a diner in the swing state with the largest electoral vote prize, talking up Harris.
She wakes up every morning thinking about you, what we can do better. And that's a pretty stark contrast to the other side.
Absolutely. And GOP vice presidential candidate, Ohio Senator J.D. Vance, voting today in his home state.
I certainly hope you vote for Donald J. Trump today. I think that his policies are going to promote peace and prosperity for our citizens.
Heading into the election, polls show Harris and Trump neck and neck nationwide and in swing states. Stark differences on display outside of polling places.
I voted for Kamala Harris because she's honest, because Trump is a crook.
I'm voting for America, and the only one who's putting America first is Donald Trump.
Fences installed in Washington, D.C. Businesses in some places also seen boarded up, some preparing for the worst as people hope for the best. Now, Harris and Trump both have watch parties planned tonight at her alma mater, Howard University in D.C., and at Mar-a-Lago in Florida, respectively. But keep in mind, election officials are warning the public to be patient. It could take days to get the final results, and the closer the results are, the longer it will take. That's the latest live in the newsroom. Glenn, back to you.
All right, Lauren Lister, thank you. While all eyes are locked on who wins the presidential race, control of Congress is also important. Democrats and Republicans are working hard to save or flip House and Senate seats. KTLA 5's Trevor Shirley, live now in Washington, D.C. with more on that. Trevor?
Hey there, Glenn. Good morning to you. And you're right. Control of Congress really could come down to just a handful of key races, several of which have become extremely expensive and contentious. Let's go ahead and start with the House. Take a look at where things stand right now. Republicans